How to understand well-founded fear in asylum claims. Imagine facing a threat so serious that you need protection from your own country. That feeling of fear is at the heart of what makes an asylum claim valid. When someone applies for asylum in the United States, they must prove they have what is called a well-founded fear of persecution. But what does that really mean? Let's break it down in simple terms. First, the fear must be personal and sincere. This is called the subjective element. The applicant needs to genuinely believe they will be harmed if they return home. Their honesty and credibility are very important here. If they say they fear persecution because of their race or religion, they must truly feel that way, based on their own experiences or feelings. Next, the fear has to be reasonable. This is the objective part. It means there should be enough evidence to show that a reasonable person in their situation would also fear persecution. This doesn't mean they need proof that harm will definitely happen, just that it's a real possibility. For example, reports of violence or discrimination against people like them in their country can support this. Even a small chance, like 10%, can be enough to establish this reasonableness. The fear must be linked to protected grounds. These are specific reasons the law recognizes as reasons for persecution. They include race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion. For Black immigrants, this might mean facing discrimination or violence because of their racial or cultural identity. There is a four-part test used to decide if someone's fear is well-founded. First, the person must have or be perceived to have a protected characteristic, like being part of a social group. Second, the persecutor must know about this characteristic. Third, the persecutor must have the ability to harm or punish the person. And finally, they must be willing to do so. If all these parts are met, the fear is considered well-founded. For Black immigrants, showing this often involves sharing personal stories of discrimination or threats. They also need to provide evidence like reports about violence or unfair treatment in their country. It's important to show that the people who might harm them are aware of their identity and have the power and intention to do so. Understanding this concept helps both applicants and authorities. It ensures that claims are judged fairly, considering both personal feelings and real-world evidence. For Black immigrants, their stories about cultural identity and experiences of discrimination are key to proving their fear is well-founded. This process helps protect those who truly need safety and recognition in their asylum journey.